Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesdays. My name is Ricardo Hamer. I'm so glad that you came, and some of you who've been following me, I'm thankful for y'all. If this is your first time, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know all the updated videos that I have coming up. So today I want to talk about is strength and endurance plus joy equals success. So recently we had a situation that happened in the world today. A lot of people realize that Kobe Bryant is no longer here, and along with him, his daughter Gigi and 7 other passengers. And some people look at that as a tragic loss, and to me, it is somewhat of a tragedy in the sense that these people are no longer here, but it's also a blessing in a sense in disguise for those who don't realize it. So, what I want to talk about once again is strength, endurance plus joy equals success. What I mean by that is, if you look at the word strength, strength is actually something that you're able to do and it like push power or whatever in a short amount of time. Endurance is something that you're able to do repeatedly for a long period of time. And joy is just, some people look at it as happiness. Happiness is a product of joy, but joy is not a product of happiness. Joy is something that continues on no matter what you're going through tragedy, during defeat. It's how you're able to articulate things. So let me go ahead and say, for this year, a lot of people started their New Year's resolution, for example. And they said, hey, I'm going to work out. I'm going to start my business plan. I'm going to start on that book. And you got distracted. And guess what? You accepted defeat. You have not continued on. You don't think you can make it. But guess what? I'm going to remind you that you still have time to do those things. The reason why is because you have endurance. Though you may trip, you may fall, you have the strength to start what you originally wanted to accomplish, which is you had the power to initiate something. You push to get started in that direction. But the endurance is what's going to help you, and the joy during your defeat. So I mean by endurance, you're going to keep pushing forward. Even though you may trip, you may fall, you may stumble, you're going to continue to push through. And then accept the joy, because the joy that you have is going to carry you through that defeat. What I mean by joy is not happy or being, or based off of what happens. Happiness is based off your feelings, okay? Happiness is based off of what happens to you. Because it may be something that's good that happens to you and you're happy. Or it could be a mishap in your life and now you're feeling sad. Joy is not predicated on that. Joy is recognizing that you have an end goal and you're able to endure through it during like I mentioned before, defeat or being unsuccessful in certain things. Just because you're unsuccessful doesn't mean that you cannot succeed. So when I say strength plus endurance plus joy equals success, that means you have the strength to start, you have the endurance to carry on, and joy to see it to the end, no matter what you're going through. Now, let me tie that into all that what's going on with the somewhat tragedy and why I say it's still a victory in disguise. So what I mean is, Kobe Bryant, in the beginning of his career, he said, I want to be the greatest NBA player. I want to be the GOAT in all aspects, okay? He said, I want to be the greatest of all time. He said that at a young age. And then he had the strength to get started because he got selected into the NBA. And then he had the endurance to make it through 20 years of his career. And then he had the joy because he realized that wasn't his end goal. Yes, he was the greatest of all times considerably in basketball, but he had the joy because he had something greater. He recognized that, hey, my joy is going to carry on for me creating a legacy for my family. See, I woke up yesterday, and when I woke up yesterday and I went to work out, I was feeling tired. I didn't want to do it or whatever. But I recognize that I'm not in a place in my life that I can settle or accept where I'm at. And same thing with Kobe Bryant. He realized, he said, I have an innate desire to continue, and I'm not going to negotiate with failure. I'm not going to allow myself to be second place. And when you realize that, he actually realized that, and he created a legacy for his family. When I looked at his net worth, Kobe Bryant was worth $700 million. $700 million. Let that resonate with you. He created something that's going to carry on for generations and generations to come. He created something for his kids' kids. Yes, it's a tragedy that he's no longer here with him, his wife and his other 3 children. But guess what? He created something that is great. his daughter's life and legacy, that even though she is gone at a young age, she created a legacy for her sisters to carry on because she had an innate desire to be successful in her career at a young age. So I don't know what the other 7 individuals have tied in with this whole thing, but I know Kobe and his daughter Gigi have already set a mound of success for all of us to replicate. They say success leaves clues. And if you're able to recognize those clues that success leaves, is one, having the desire. And then not just having that desire, having the strength to start that desire, the endurance to continue on, and the joy to see it through. I say all of this to say that if you have strength to start something, the endurance to continue on, and the joy, you will be successful in all aspects and areas in life. Like I said, once again, to those who have lost loved ones already early this year, I pray for each and every one of you. But don't let those losses per se cause you to go into depression, but let it catapult you into doing great things, because those lives will go in vain, those who are gone from us, if we are not able to recognize their lives impacted us in some shape, form, or fashion, be it great or be it bad. But take those lessons that you've learned to create success in your own life. Once again, strength, endurance, joy equals success. I love y'all. Once again, like, subscribe if you like this video, and continue on. Be blessed. Wake up every day on a Wednesday. Be blessed.